Today is the 25th day of January 2022. As Kai Mills tell his story, you see, there's nobody can tell the story of Dundas Town, Central Pines, after Hurricane Dorian like Kai Mills, because Kai Mills put his life, limb, safety, freedom on the line for Dundas Town when the government of the Bahamas wanted to silence me. The question going up into this election, as I see the campaign heating up, have you seen Farron Noble, the chairman of Dundas Town and Central Pine, all through the neighborhood like he's doing this week? I spot him picking up garbage. Kai don't have to pick up garbage because we pay somebody $1,800 to $2,000 a month to do so. But it's amazing, as I took the video of Farron walking along Dundas Town right in the front of my house, picking up garbage, there was nothing in the bag. Of course there's nothing in the bag because somebody just was there a week ago picking up garbage. There's no garbage to be had. He came from all the way by Jerry Bay, up by me, and he only have 4 items in the bag. It's all for show. It's unbelievable. Have anybody heard of Farron Noble, the chairman of Dundas Town, speaking on anything concerning Dundas Town since Hurricane Dorian? He's been visibly absent for 2.5 years. Just moved into his house in December. I protested that he shouldn't even be in this race. Watch out for those persons like Farron Noble that use you for his own political desire. He doesn't give a hell about Dundas Town. Where was Farron Noble when Kai was going for 6 months? Every week, sometimes 3 times a week, to remind the government that these are our loved ones in this trailer. Have anybody heard Farron Noble? No. He was in Dundas Town. He was portraying Barry Allen, building the airport terminal from the government. That's all he looks for, a contract. He was trying to complete that contract in Barry Allen. From there, he's in America watching my videos. That's what he's been doing. But have he said one word against the government for the 9 months that Kai Mills was at the trailer, reminding the government that these are people, loved ones, and they ought to be buried with some type of dignity? The timing was wrong. The timing was off. The timing was long. But for 9 months, did you hear the chairman of Dundas Town speaking out against such lack of respect for our dead? No. But he's on Dundas Town Front Street in Central Pines giving a leaflet saying, elect me to be a spokesman. But in the worst time of your lives, have he been the spokesman? Have he been visible? Or has he been miserably absent? Only for the past 2 weeks, I've seen him getting stalls, hand-picking who he wants on the front of Dundas Town without any authorization from the complete elected board like Kai Mills. Got tractors, workers, and no transparency. I haven't seen the bill yet. I haven't seen the bill in 6-7 years. But now, he's on the front line, picking up garbage, back and forth to people's house. Can somebody remind them or ask him, where have you been since Hurricane Dorian? Has he spoken out like Kai Mills about all the contracts that the government was given to non-Abaconians? Even people picking up garbage from the airport road all the way from Murphytown in the amount of 10 persons. They didn't even let Abaconians bid on the garbage pickup. Has Farron been there? Like Kai has been speaking out against the wrong, the corruption? No. Has he been anywhere on behalf of Dundastan and Central Pine and saying it's wrong for what has happened? Have you heard anything from Farron Noble only this year? Because it is election, all of a sudden the voyages are clean. You got a big clean up in Central Pines, but the truckloads of dirt are still on the road. The vehicles are still on the side of the road. If you're having a major cleanup and you have $400,000 to work with, Farron had $400,000 to work with from the Dundastan Town Committee since Hurricane Doreen. We give $205,000. If y'all don't know, this is the numbers. $205,000 a year for cleanup and all the expenditure for Dundastan. But from September to the whole of 2019, there was the government that were paying for all this major cleanup. So what happened to that $200,000 plus that should have gone to the residents of Dundastan? I am a member, elected member, and I haven't seen the bill. Maybe Farron could explain to y'all what he did with $400,000. It's invisible in Dundastan. I know he gave ham and turkey. That's dead. That's dead from December. I know he gave $101,500 to his favorites in Dundastan. How did that happen? You have to ask the administrator. I am an elected member. I don't know who was given this money. I don't know who was given the ham and turkey. It must be Farron's money that he gave it to his favorites. But that is not the way local government's supposed to operate. That is why Kai is running, to show some type of transparency. Where was Farron Noble present when we are trying to evacuate at the airport? Did anybody see the chairman of Dundastan? Did he speak or try to help anybody evacuate? After Hurricane Dorian, did he go and try to have the NGOs try to bring some help to Dundastan and Central Pines? Have he speak about the monetary funds that were given for the domes, like Kai Mills? I advocated for the monies that they were giving, the massive amount of money, millions that they were given to the person to build the domes. I said, give it to the residents. They would be back closer to some type of normalcy if the monetary funds were given to them rather than given to the person that was bringing the domes. And God forbid, September 1st, 3 years, they're still in the dome. Did anybody in Dundastan heard from the chairman of Dundastan, Farron Noble, on any of these ills? Farron Noble can't even fix the potholes in Dundastan and Central Pines. But he can spend money on other things, but our vehicles are being ruined because of the lack of attention. And Farron now is a big opportunist on the PLP. Whenever Brave come, he's there. He's out there to greet Brave. He's there to say goodbye to Brave. He's connected to John Pinder. He don't want nothing to do with Kirk. He don't like Kirk. He must have got a problem with Rasta. But John Pinder seems to be the person that the PLP trusts more than Kirk Cornish. And Farron is in bed with John Pinder. Everywhere John Pinder moves, he's there. What about our potholes? You are now 4 to 5 months old PLP. You are 4-year-old, 4 years F&M, but now you're an opportunist at the highest order. Now you believe you're the PLP God, but still, are we benefiting? Or you just using your position to be a contractual bandit? You're looking for contracts and using the residents of Dundastan as a stepping stone to fulfill your own political desires. On the 27th, Dundastan, if you haven't seen him speaking since Hurricane Dorian, he shall not speak if he's re-elected as chairman of Dundastan. It's time to show that you care about Kai Mills being on the front line when Farai Noble has been visibly and miserably absent. Kai has always been here. Vote for Kai. Vote for Javaris McIntosh. Vote for Ahmad Boodle. Vote for Tevin Lisbon. Vote for Wade Archer. Forget all that other stuff, but you don't know. You know Kai Mills. Vote, and Kai Mills will make sure that your voices are heard, because Kai still cares.